Hey folks, and welcome back to a My Cashless Class conversation where we talk about creating a mindset of success for your child in today's digital world. So, thanks for giving us a listen. These are just my collective thoughts around, are we doing the best we can when it comes to arming our nation's and even our region's children with a mindset of success for today's digital world? And if you're a parent like me, I am sure you have these thoughts too. So, welcome to episode 4, and we titled it Making the Right Call. Because we all understand how to make a phone call. Even when my son gives me grief about rotary phones and dial-up internet from back in the day, whatever timeline you're from, you understand the concept of dialing some numbers and those numbers being unique to the person you're trying to call, so that when you dial those specific numbers, you get that person and not someone else. That's pretty easy to understand. So today we're going to talk about how exactly digital transactions work and how they are just like it's just like making a phone call to a specific number, and how being able to make that right call digitally gives us the convenience that's available in the digital world. So I'm Dawn, and I'm the founder of My Cashless Class. We create convenience for busy parents when it comes to managing their child's day-to-day school transactions by giving them a digital solution that can help and that they can use from anywhere whilst on the go, right from the comfort of their home, phone, or computer. We want to have all schools, all school cafeterias, and in fact anyone who sells products and services designed for students on our digital platform. And the really cool thing is that they can all join and get their digital store set up by us for free, making it a true one-stop shop. It's our goal, it's our dream, it's our vision, it's our mission to be like Amazon, but for the school sector. But that is still not all. We also help those parents who want to give their child an advantage in life by shaping a positive mindset around managing money digitally. Why? Because we know that children who are comfortable when it comes to managing their money digitally have more opportunities for making money in today's digital world. By being digitally comfortable, they are much more open and better prepared for opportunities globally and not just where they are locally. We believe if you are not preparing your child to be a strong swimmer in the digital ocean, then you and they will be stuck on the shore watching a table that's not only floating further away, but that you don't even have the skills to get a seat at. So that's what gets us up in the morning. That's our North Star, to improve that chance for our nation's children. So imagine this. When you start a digital transaction, it's like dialing a phone number. Instead of numbers, you're using your card details. So when you swipe or you tap or you insert your card, you are presenting the numbers associated with your account to the vendor that you are buying from. So the vendor's bank needs to make a call to your bank, or in the case of My Cashless Class, the cafeteria is making a call to your digital account using your unique ID represented by your QR code to see if you have the funds necessary to pay for the thing you want to buy. Those details connect you to one specific account, just like a phone number connects you to one specific person. And so when you press send or you enter your PIN or the card is tapped or scanned, that call travels across, let's call it the digital highway. It moves super fast through systems that check along the way, right, like traffic lights, to make sure that the signal is safe, secure, and that it's really you. And what happens when there's an answer? On the other end, your bank answers that call and says, yes, Susie, Sandra, Richard, Damien, has enough money in the account, accept the purchase. And then there is the debiting, right? The subtracting of the amount of the purchase from your digital account, and a crediting or addition of that amount to the seller's account. Now, the actual money doesn't move until your bank physically sends the money to the seller's bank. But they don't just send the money just for your transaction alone, but they batch up all the transactions that would have taken place that day between your bank and themselves, and so that at the end of the day, there's an accurate movement of money between the banks. And that is how the money arrives exactly where it's supposed to go. So whether that's the school cafeteria or maybe it's the bookstore, it's just like someone picking up the phone and our system answers and confirms that the payment went through. And that's it. It's not magic. It's just like making a call. Now let's say your mom or your dad or your auntie or teacher or your friend's mom says, we prefer cash. Cash is something that you can touch and see. We don't like digital transactions. Okay, that's fine. But tell me, if you see an advantage here. Your mom or dad sends you into the store to pay for something. They tell you to give $5 to a lady in a yellow shirt. You go in and you give the first lady that you see in a yellow shirt the $5. But it's the wrong lady. By the time you get back to the car, tell your parents, and they realize it was the wrong lady in the yellow shirt, your $5 is gone. Now, had that been a digital transaction, number one, let's imagine that the lady in the yellow shirt is your school cafeteria, and imagine your My Cashless class student card has $5. First off, the cafeteria is the only one who can make that call to your digital account using the My Cashless class app to scan your card. Secondly, the $5 can only be taken from you and not another student because your card has that unique number in the form of the QR code. And thirdly, your parents can immediately see that you paid the $5 to the right person by checking the order history, and they will be able to see that in real time that you gave the money to the right person, and they can check that directly from their phone. What about another scenario? Suppose your mom gave you $110 to go buy 2 PE jerseys from the school office. You go upstairs, hand miss the $110, and she tells you pass to collect the jerseys after lunch. So you go back up to the school office after lunch, Miss is not there, and no other teacher can confirm that you paid. Now, imagine you went up to the school office with your My Cashless class student card, and the school office scanned your card and deducted $110 from your account. Then they can easily check their records as the one who made the call. Remember, we're using the analogy of a call to say that they called your digital account, confirmed that you had the $110, and then did the deduction, did the subtraction of that amount from your account. And you, knowing that it was the school office making that call by scanning your card, the $110 came out of your account and credited theirs. So when we start to explain digital transactions as a concept that our children can understand, when we start to take something that they do in day-to-day life ordinarily, and we use that to be able to explain what is happening in the digital world, it makes it a lot easier for them to wrap their minds around. So when we talk about making a call and a call being made between two digital accounts that are almost like two phone numbers, one that you are dialing and one that you are dialing from, you get to see the the way in which there's this exchange of information about how much you have in your bank account and how much the seller is checking to see if you can afford for the purchase, and it begins to kind of explain it in a realistic way. So here's a point for us as parents. Just like when you handed your child a phone for the first time, you had to show them how to use it safely, right? You can't hand them keys to the digital world without teaching them how digital money works. You wouldn't take your toddler and put them on the side of the 𝗰𝗹𝗵𝗺𝗽𝗆 highway without protecting them. But neither would you say, my God, there have been many accidents on the 𝗰𝗹𝗵𝗺𝗽 highway, don't ever go there. Or I don't like highways, I only take the main road. Right? So why are we doing that when it comes to digital transactions? So that's where my cashless class wants to help. We want to take something that your child already does, like buying lunch at school or going up to the school office and getting a PE jersey, and we want to turn it into a safe, simple, teachable moment. And that way, we're giving them both exposure and experience so that digital transactions feel normal and not scary. So my encouragement to you today is to make the right call. Talk to your child about how money travels digitally. Use the phone call example. Show them that just like a call rings through to the right person, their money goes exactly where it is meant to when the seller, which is either the cafeteria or the school office, makes a call to their digital account by scanning that QR code. Because when you make the right call as a parent, you're not just teaching them how to buy lunch, you're preparing them to answer tomorrow's opportunities with confidence. If you found this helpful, please share it with another parent. Let's keep this conversation going. You can follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and LinkedIn. And if you'd like your school to get on board, connect us with your PTA or cafeteria or school office, and we'll handle the rest. My cashless class, making school transactions as smart as you are, and hopefully as smart as you want your children to be. See you soon.